everybody. You made it to Cheryl's place. I have some of my friends and maybe more joining. How are you doing, ladies?
Doing great. Happy to party
Great.
with you, Cheryl. Happy early birthday. Woo woo.
Woo! Oh my goodness. Well, let's say hi to who we have in the chat real quick. Oh, I got Alita in the chat. Hey, Alita, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We have Kenneth. Welcome, Kenneth.
Hey, Kenneth.
Oh my gosh, Delon. Thank you, Delon, for coming and wishing birthday wishes. I love it. Thank you. I love all the birthday wishes. We're a day early, but that's okay because Sunday I figured, people like to relax on Sundays. And, I'm sure, some people would come, but I don't want to put people out. So thank you, ladies, for coming. We'll have some more also joining in on the fun. So I don't know. I just thought, hey, how about we just say how our day went today? Let's just start with that today. My day, I was super busy. I did a workout with the Fit Squad. I seen Misty and Mary and some other lovely ladies. And I should have had them. I wore my fancy pants.
They're very nice.
I thought they were going to be more fuchsia because that's how it looked in the picture, but they're still pink, so that's fine. And then, I didn't even get a mini nap in, guys. 20 minutes. Woohoo.
Nice.
You all know I can't get sleep over here, so 20 minutes is like a lifetime.
Right. Sleep when you can.
Yeah. And then I ate something too spicy yesterday, and it finally has, I'm feeling better. I didn't know how well I was going to do in the live here.
I'll keep them entertained if you got to run away.
Yeah,
Cheryl,
yeah. You know how when your intestines all of a sudden like, they're good? That's where I'm at right now. I know gross talk, but hey, we all have these things. We're humans. We all have to go poop. It's part of life. How about you, Alita? How was your day today?
It was pretty great. I didn't do a whole lot, but I went to the post office, ran a few errands, went to the gym, canned, worked out, came home, got a bath, and ready to do this.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you came. We've been missing your face here on the YouTubes.
I've been missing y'all. I try to catch as many as I can, but don't want to get overwhelmed.
No, but hey, you got to start somewhere. In a birthday live, that's starting somewhere, right?
That's right. It was
just
a good
easy,
day.
chilling, having some fun. No worries. How about you, Miss Mary? How was your day so far?
It's been good. Started out with a good workout, and I don't know, just kind of been fiddling around the house today. The weather's kind of yucky, so
yeah,
staying inside.
The weather is just yucky.
Weather's been trash.
We don't even have any snow, guys. We have 0 snow, and we might even reach 50 in a couple days. 50 degrees here. What?
I know.
It was like 80.
In the chat, I live in Minnesota, so we should have snow, and it should be cold.
Mm-hmm.
It was about 80 here yesterday and today, so I feel like it's summertime now.
Send your heat to others. Not hoarding it, Alita.
I'll share it, or I'll move you all down here.
All right, Coach Misty. We have a coach in the building. Coach Misty, how was your day so far today?
Hey, girl. It was good. We had our hour-long workout, but Coach asked what we wanted, and I asked for 15 minutes of stretching, so it was great. I've been kind of sick this week. I was like, oh, my God, I don't know if I can do a full hour. So I did that. Well, I said that, and then I did that, and then I showered. Ate some breakfast. I watched Deanna's Saturday morning ritual live stream.
Yeah, that was good this morning. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. I forgot about that. I was there too.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I enjoy that every Saturday. And then I went and walked with my best friend, Amy. We did our 2.5-mile loop right outside my apartment, her dog, Lily. And then went to the Hebes, as Lori would say. I went to HB. I needed some dog food and some stuff, so did that. And then I also caught about a 30-minute nap. It was great. So happy to be here.
We got to take those naps when we get them. And you know what? Besides Lori, I always thought it was that too, because when you type it, it's like, I think it's one word.
It's funny. I hear that all the time, but nobody has ever said it or come out and asked except for Lori. But I see like online people talking about Hebe. And for a long time, I didn't even know what they were talking about. And then they were like, they showed the story, and I'm like, oh my God, they're talking about HEB? That's it's fine.
It has little dots in between the H, the
There
E,
are
and the
little
B,
dots. Yeah.
but nobody notices that. My ex-husband called it Hebe too.
Yeah, and it makes sense now, but yeah, it's actually the initials of the guy. But and their little slogan is "Here everything's better," which kind of goes.
Well, there you go. That makes sense.
Yeah, so some people think that's what it stands for, is "Here everything's better," but it's actually the owner's name, which he's got a silly name.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think too. And then you're like, nope. I'm like, well, good thing I never said it out loud in front of anyone that goes to the store, so they would laugh at me. So
I love it because there's so many like city names, especially in Texas. We have so many crazy city names. There are like entire videos of people like just trying to guess how to say a Texas city name, even people from Texas. So yeah.
like Dieball.
Oh, Patty. Hi, Patty. Derek says he'll be here soon. You'll get to see Derek soon. And everyone, thank you for coming, Patty.
Hey, Patty. Dieball. I don't even know what are you talking about, Dieball?
Dieball, Texas.
I don't know what that is.
It's a little town in Texas.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. I don't even know what that is.
My husband used to call it Dibble.
Dibble.
It's spelled Dibol.
When my daughter Sam does the Renaissance there, how far, Mary and Misty, are you guys from where she's working at?
Well, Misty's probably closer.
Probably closer. It was probably about an hour. It's probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on the traffic. Because sometimes getting in there takes half an hour just getting down that street.
Yeah, because she's in Plantersville, right?
Yeah, I think that's the name of it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
right now she's road. Oh, okay. Yeah, because even here it takes forever to get in to find parking and that stuff too. Yeah. But right now she's doing a Renaissance festival in Arizona, so she must be coming to you guys after Arizona. Because is it started yet, or is it done there?
Ours is in November.
Oh, so she already did your guys. Okay, she's in Arizona right now. She's my free spirit. I mean, maybe as I'm saying this out loud, she might not even be in Arizona because I messaged her a couple days ago and I haven't heard back. Hello, Derek and Jenny and Jaden.
Hi guys, happy birthday!
Hey,
thank you.
Jaden!
Yay, Jaden! You got your Misty's
it only
got one
fits his head.
Well, mine doesn't fit all the way in the screen.
I love it. How was the baby shower?
Good. Oh, it was good. It ran a little late, as you can see. But yeah,
no worries. We're just chatting, seeing, what our day was like. How about you guys share your day? We already kind of shared our day, what we had going on. You guys up for sharing what your day was like?
Well, this morning I took care of all this fun stuff. Gotta look nice, I guess.
And she said, luckily we left 2 hours before we were supposed to be at the birthday party because it took 2 hours to get there, although it was only to take an hour.
Yeah. So we left 2 hours early. We already knew this was going to happen. The traffic and had to stop for gas and stuff like that. So we made it like right on time, like maybe 4 minutes before the baby shower started.
Oh, but they weren't even.
It is what it is.
Well, traffic's crazy.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna say something that's so controversial. I love the shutdown for one thing only: traffic. When you gotta go somewhere, you can get there like that fast.
Happy birthday!
I know. I'm not saying we all have to be home, whatever. But I'm just whatever. But I'm just saying that's one thing I really, really enjoyed. I'm not gonna lie.
Happy birthday, Cheryl.
Well, thank you, Jaden. You're so sweet. You know what, Jaden was telling the ladies about that house you had made for me on your game. It's really cool. I still think that's fabulous. You made that for me. Thank you, Jaden.
Tell us about your Minecraft house. And
Yeah,
the dad-
Minecraft. Thank you, Misty.
He's
Mhm.
not done with it yet.
I'm not done with it yet, but it's
No,
gonna be done
it's-
really soon.
Woo!
Because he ran
Yeah,
out.
I'm
Electric
and speaking of that, I'm gonna play on there without the sound. Right now,
Okay, have
in a couple
fun.
of minutes.
Have fun.
Pass it on to Daddy.
All right, Derek gets to wear it.
Let me see. I don't know. I tried this thing on once and it was like really bothering my neck, but let's see.
Is that supposed to go on your neck? It's supposed to go at the back.
Okay, we're gonna do it like this. All right. I guess it's
Oh,
good.
it
We're
has a
doing that.
little elastic band. Oh yeah, I can see
Okay.
where that would be.
Yeah, there we go.
I wish
That's your
mine had
color.
an elastic band, but it
Well,
doesn't.
that's actually supposed to be.
Hang on. Here we go. We're gonna
Yeah, have it
That's
tilted
good.
like tilted.
There we
Oh,
go.
I
All right, there
love
we go.
it. Yes,
This is
Yeah, that's
Oh,
better.
sorry.
Derek.
dog. It was
that's
dog.
awesome.
You know I like to play. I don't care. I'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we know it's fun.
That looks like a logo of something. What?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna
It's
think
his
of a
birthday
ring.
princess.
This is Nolly's.
It's Nala's, but yeah.
Oh, I love
No,
it.
doesn't mind sharing
I,
with everybody.
Derek, it is made even better that it's not even a human hat. I love you so much, my friend.
Yep,
You're the
Little Miss
best.
Nala. Oh, wait, wrong side. There we go. Little
You
Miss
did the
Nala
best.
was
I
wearing
love
this
that.
thing. This
Derek
is-
knows
this
how
is
to
Santa
party.
Princess, right? It says birthday princess. Yes,
Sorry.
that's what we're going for.
I kind of made an announcement and I wanted to share it here for my birthday party is the goal I set for my steps for the year. Derek can't answer because he knows. But anyone else, do you want to guess what I'm going to go for the year? Because I don't really set like big goals, which most of you know. But this year I decided to set a goal because of my birthday. So does anyone have a guess of how many? Oh my gosh, I just kind of
My
spit
guess,
there.
can I guess first? Because I feel like everybody
Yeah.
else is going to pick my guess. I guess
Yes.
you're going for 5,500,000 steps because it's your 55th birthday.
Yep, because my 55th birthday. Yep, Missy. Yep, that's my
lot
goal.
of steps, though, Cheryl. Dadgum.
That's
Well,
a lot of
I already
steps.
have over 500,000 for this
Yeah.
month, and we still have what do we have? 28, 29, 30, 4 more days. So, if
Oh, I'm not
yeah,
saying you can't do it, girl. I'm just saying. I was like, look, she would do something. I mean, Cheryl, my brain said she would do something that crazy. Go ahead and say it. 55, because
Yeah.
she's 55.
yeah, that's what I'm
That's
gonna
great.
try. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
crush it,
absolutely.
and I'm gonna do it.
That's a wonderful
Yeah.
step goal.
Yeah, because I mean, well, when we do our challenges and stuff, obviously I put, and I think we all maybe kind of do, is we put a little more effort in, and then we still do our steps, but maybe we're not, whatever. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just go for it this year. I'm just gonna make it. That's what I gotta do every month. Well, not gotta do. I would like to do every month, and I'm just gonna. Hey, Nala wants to join
Hey,
the party. Nala.
I'm gonna say it can be done, Cheryl. Would you like to know why?
Yes, I would like to hear.
2023, my steps were 6,371,463.
Okay.
Oh, crazy. I mean, that's impressive, Derek. I love it. Also crazy.
That's
Oh, the year
fabulous. We can walk a
before.
lot at work too. That makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I sit at a desk.
The year before was almost 7 million.
All right.
That's
See,
500
that's
Crazy.
million
really
I'm just now looking at this. I've never looked at that.
500,000 a month on average.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The average steps
We
per
don't have an
day
extra day this year because of leap
17,000.
year.
Yeah.
was.
Oh, that is true. That's
Yep,
all.
yep. I never know. Maybe I'll hit that 7 million.
Oh yeah, you do it, Derek. Go for it.
I wasn't even thinking of that, but maybe I'll try it. I don't know.
Might as well.
Also, anyone who's in the chat on the live and maybe what checks out the replay later, I posted the snowman Lego. I'd sent a whole nother room and I'm spaced it, didn't bring it here. I made it and I timed it. So as soon as I finished, I took a picture of the time, of the stop timer. So does anyone here want to guess? Because the guessing goes till the end of this month, and whoever guesses it, I have the extra pieces, the bag, the instructions, everything. And I will mail it to you. So let's start with people here in the live. Do you want to guess how long it took me? And I'm going to tell you right now, I've never made one, and it did not take me an hour. I'll give a clue. It was
I
under
was
an
going
hour.
to say, it also did not take her 42 minutes because I've already guessed.
Yeah, but
42 is a great number. And I was like,
it's a great number.
I was like, Cheryl, I don't think it took you this long, but I'm still going to guess it because it's a good number.
It didn't. I was
So pro
surprised
tip
it didn't
for
take me that long.
everybody, less than
Hello,
42,
boss lady Denise.
more
Welcome.
than one.
No, I'm surprised it didn't take me 42 minutes because as soon as I seen all the pieces, I thought, oh.
As soon as I saw all the pieces, I think it would have taken me 42 minutes. Daggum. There was a bunch of pieces in that little snowman.
It
I'm
was.
gonna guess 36.
I haven't even tried mine.
I'm just guessing 36. I'm writing them down because whoever's right, I will let know at the end of the month. And so you're saying 36 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm saying 23.
Mary says 23 minutes.
I'll
Derek,
guess
did you
30.
want to guess?
I'll do 30. Right
30
smack in the middle.
All right. I wrote them down. Anyone else in chat, you're welcome to guess. I will write your name down. And then
Cheryl.
also, yeah,
Cheryl, my secret guess is
Yeah.
18 minutes.
I'm writing down your secret guess.
Don't y'all listen. Don't listen.
Don't listen to the secret guess.
Don't listen to my secret guess.
I'm not seeing any guesses coming up.
Well, that's okay because they have time to think about it. In the
Right.
replay, if you happen to watch it, please put it down in the description box. Not making stuff up. Leave it in the comments, and then I will write it down, and then I will let everyone know who won it, and I will mail it out to them. Unless they live close by, because a few people on Facebook who don't live too far from me guess, so maybe it'll just be a quick drop off. Who knows?
Hey, could be winner for everybody.
Or I'll fly and surprise somebody and bring it to them. That would be cool. Didn't even think about that till just now. Okay, I was thinking of things. I think of all sorts of things, but I was thinking, like when we were kids, and I know we kind of talked about this before in maybe other lives, but like, what did you think we would be seeing right now? Like, you talked about with maybe your parents or your siblings or kids at school or cousins, where you're like, well, I can't wait for this to happen, or we're going to get to do this when we get older. I'll just give like an example, like flying cars. I mean, I seriously thought when I was an adult, I was going to have a flying car because of,
Like the
things you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like-
So does anyone ever, like right now, think about it, but I had a thought like, wow, we didn't get any of these things as we thought maybe we did as children. Does anyone have any of those they would like to share that they thought about ever? Or am I just the only one?
I mean, technically, we do live like the Jetsons, and there are cars that hover, so we do kind of have flying cars. Even
Yeah.
it's just maybe not a roadway built around it, but we have cars that even drive themselves.
We do have that. We do have that.
I mean, well, how more Jetsons can you get except for we're still on the ground, which
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
and we're still polluting the environment. But outside of that, I'm guilty as everybody else. But my little tiny car don't barely use no gas, so I feel better about it.
Well, I remember seeing also like the backpack with the jets. I mean, obviously we probably burn ourselves, but I mean, I was thinking they would, alter that so it'd be cooler. We don't have any of those.
No,
I remember
Boba
seeing
Fett
that
didn't
and
ever
lots
get
of
burned.
things. And then you can just
What about the
fly somewhere.
Rocketeer?
Oh yeah, the Rocketeer too. I mean, I was thinking Boba Fett, but yeah, no, the Rocketeer also never got burned. We could wear jetpacks,
Yeah.
I'm sure. And
And
again,
then-
there have been people who have worn jetpacks and like flown into football stadiums.
Yeah, yeah.
We do have, I don't know what they're called, but I see them in people when they're in the water, where the water
Right, that was
goes.
just what I was going to say.
No.
They
They're
attack
limited.
them,
You have to
shoot
stay in
them
the
up.
water.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
I don't know what they're called either. I guess they're called jetpack. I don't know what those are called.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, technically, we do have jetpacks. We do have flying cars. We do
Yeah.
have automated houses. We do have, things that will pick our clothes. Like technically we're pretty much the Jetsons. It just doesn't
Yeah, that's true.
look
That is
that
true.
way, right? So no, I mean I get what you're saying. I'm trying to think of anything that I thought or was looking real excited for as an adult, but I don't know. I never really think about it.
I just remember, I think maybe because, watching certain things with my younger brother, maybe that was more prevalent conversations,
Mhm.
because they were interesting to him. So maybe that's, why they're, I popped in my head. I don't know.
No, I mean, it's fun to think about. Like, even just when you go back and look at all those old cartoons. Oh my God. Sometimes, though, I go back and I watch those old cartoons and I'm just offended. I'm like, this is horrible. But, it was what it was at the time. But I mean, some of those, they're like racist and sexist. Like, it's bad.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
I mean, but that was the community that, that was how people lived then. And they just that's what they were fed. And so I think, we're in that kind of society today where you can pretty much believe anything you want. And if you look on the internet, somebody's going to agree with you. So we're all right all the time. And it's just really making things a little bit tricky. So.
I agree with that. And how about you, Lita? Have you ever thought, I don't know, watching a movie like, whoa, when I was a kid, I thought we were going to do that?
Not really. I don't know. I guess I was pretty boring and I've never had an imagination.
I'm guessing you're not boring, but I think maybe because your brother's older and your parents were a little bit older when you were a kid, it wasn't,
I spent all of my time at church and the funeral home. All I really wanted in the future was a husband and kids, and I got JC and my fur baby, so I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, we got what we get, and we go forward. I was just thinking, I guess like fantasy, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But then there's the other thing where I thought I would see more of jungle issues. There's always a jungle issue in a movie when we were kids, like the tree roots coming after you, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Jungle issues. I've never come across a jungle issue in my life. I don't know. It's just funny because they had it in lots of different TV shows, the comedy shows or whatever. I don't know. And like quicksand. I thought for sure I had to pay attention for quicksand my whole life. I have never seen it. Never seen quicksand in my whole life.
And it doesn't act it all the way it does in the movies. So even if maybe you had seen it and you just didn't know because it didn't act like it was in the movies. Yeah, I mean, that's again where it's that whole culture of, what we grew up with and around and things like that. So, I mean, I totally get what you're saying. All those things are so prevalent in the culture, but not in real life.
Yeah. Because when you're a kid, I'm going to be real honest. We were a family that watched TV. And so we watched the comedies, those like the musical specials at night, like the Mandrell sisters or whoever, Donnie and Marie and whatever have you. We watched all of that. And then we watched Bewitched and Gilligan's Island to whatever, Westerns. So it's like, I think, I don't know, who knows, but maybe because it's just like so.
You have a vivid imagination, Cheryl, and I love that about you. And you get whisked away into these TV shows, and I'm just sitting here. That's a fun TV show. I don't believe in that. I'm so cynical. And I guess part of it's too, because I mean, that was my major for a long time was radio, television, film. And once you know all the behind the scenes stuff, sometimes it's hard not to get critical about like, oh man, if they'd have just shot this way, or if they would have done, it's like, and I'm like, stop looking at the movie like that and just enjoy the movie, Misty. But I love that you get swept up away and you're like, I'm going to go to Fantasy Island. It's like,
I did. I still do. I guess I still do.
Maybe somebody will take you.
But I can see that too, especially like you and Derek doing photography and learning all those things. You do probably see things that the average person who doesn't learn beyond watching the TV, or maybe watch like a on Disney behind the scenes, you know, because they don't show everything. They just show little snippets of stuff behind the scenes. So yeah, that makes sense. No, maybe that's why I like reading too, because reading just takes me anywhere.
I'm still waiting on my lightsaber and blasters.
See, there you go, lightsabers, like real
Where are
ones.
those at?
We'd all be dead because we'd kill each other with them.
Although I heard that they're trying to perfect that. It does kind of work, they say. So we'll see. See what happens. You never know.
Yeah,
I
lightsabers.
would chop my arm off in half a second. No, thank you.
Yeah, there is something that they say that will cut through plastic like that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe they can get it perfected one day. You never know.
I am too klutzy. I'm like Misty.
Yeah.
No way. I would my arm, head. I wouldn't survive.
I'd probably cut my own arm off. Ah!
That's what I'm saying. I would definitely cut my own arm off. No thanks.
Yeah, I think if I wasn't klutzy, that'd be a whole nother thing. So I don't know. Those are just some silly things I was thinking about, but I am excited about trying to get that 5,500,000 steps. Because, and I'm not going to harp on it. I talk about it every now and then. Well, maybe more than I probably should, but you know, the Rick stuff and whatever. It's like, I just need to do something for myself. Set this goal just for me. Because we are going to, and I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer, we are going to have some real rotten days around here. We're going to get through them. We're going to do stuff. But if I have these little things for myself, I think they're going to go, well, I shouldn't say better. I don't know. Hopefully you guys know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to take care of yourself so that you can take the best care of him, because he's not going to have good days, and you need to focus on you. And that's hard when someone around you is not in their best shape, right? I get that, Carol. But I'm glad that you're focusing on you, because you are the first important part of the equation, because if you go down, he doesn't have you to help him. So I like that you're doing that.
True. That's true. So yeah, so then that kind of ties into that. I don't think I'll do it this year, because I'm really hoping that if Rick gets to a point where he has more energy, that 52 hike thing I kind of talked about. It's a big, huge thing. They got websites, and you get whatever. You can spend all the money you want on it, you know, or no money. But I would think I want to try to do 26 hikes next year, if that is going to work out, you know, if Rick's healthy enough. But yeah, I thought if I tried it in half, especially because we have the cold. It's super cold out. I'm not going to want to go hiking at 30 below zero. I'm just not going to want to do that.
No.
Not safe.
Hey, Cheryl.
Yeah, not safe. And plus, it's like,
do you know how many steps you need to obtain daily to hit that 5.5 million?
I did the equation when I first thought of it, but I can't remember.
It says here 15,068 steps.
Okay.
That's nothing for Carol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy, Cheryl. Easy. You got this.
She gets that before I get out of bed.
Right.
Some days.
That's the truth.
Yeah. So what is like maybe one of your favorite birthday things you ever did? Like whether it was with family or some friends. I'm going to tell you about a doofy one. For my 40th birthday, they decided to throw a surprise party, and Rick was supposed to bring me to somewhere to eat into this particular movie because of the time limit of the movie. Well, it was sold out. And so Rick goes, well, which movie do you want to see? And I'm like, well, I don't care. What does he pick? The longest running movie that was out. So we are so late. But not only are we late, it's at my house. They decided to do it at my house. And so I'm like, there's no lights on. Right away, I know what's going on. Well, someone shows up late. They're like, is this Cheryl's surprise birthday party?
Surprise!
Yeah, it is, and I'm her. So yeah, I'm gonna just say, if you throw surprise parties, which are wonderful, if you like them, but don't do it at the person's house, so they have to clean the house after the party. That was
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
no, don't do that. I mean, I've done surprise parties at the person's house, but cleanup crew is part of the gift.
yeah,
So.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
I've had friends be late to their own birthday party. I'm like, my God, you're late everywhere, even to your own house. How is that possible? I don't understand.
I know. I mean, hi, Lori. Thank you for coming, and thank you
Hi,
for the
Lori.
birthday wishes. And it was sweet. It was nice, but Rick is not one. How do I say this gently? Like the plan didn't go well. For the surprise, not like in general life. He has to make decisions like money or whatever, he's on that. But like planning parties is not on his radar. And so instead of him saying, hey, why don't we just go hang out at the mall for a while or something, it was like, we got to see a movie. They told me to watch a movie.
They told me to take her to a movie. We're going to a movie. We can't do the one did he not even tell anybody though? Like, hey, we decided.
No, he didn't text anybody. So everyone was pretty much drunk. My mom and dad stayed for 10 minutes after I showed up. They left right away.
Wow. Oops. Surprise.
Yeah.
They enjoyed your birthday before you got there.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. They had fun, but
you had a great birthday party. You just weren't there yet.
I wasn't there for it to start.
That's right. You weren't there for it.
Oh, that's funny. And so I said, Rick, yeah, someday I would like a surprise party, but should I just give you some hints to
Just plan it ahead of time and leave it laying on the table, all the plans and
Oh, well, it was fun. It just was like, probably a typical surprise party. Didn't hit off right.
most of them don't.
Yeah. But the best is the lady on the street. Yeah, I'm looking for Cheryl Davis's surprise birthday party. Rick's like stops moving.
She wanted to stay.
I'm like,
Awesome.
yeah, as soon as I seen there was no lights on in the house,
Oh, hold it.
I already knew. I just already knew. Plus Rick was acting so weird. Yeah, that was a goofy one.
Yeah.
Goofy party.
I don't necessarily have a birthday party so much as a birthday tradition, because my birthday always falls when we're on our family vacation. Since I was I had a 13th birthday party with some friends that came over to my house. We had a sleepover, but every other year, pretty much, I have my birthday with my family. So we started with a party hat. So I get a party hat. This is one of the party hats. So I get a party hat, and that's when the party starts. And so then we just do different things. So I get a cake that my mom will make me, because that's always been, no matter what present, we always got our own cake. Because that's sometimes when they were growing up, all they could afford was that their mom would make them a cake. Yeah. And they would get to pick their favorite cake. So she would pick, I think checkerboard was her favorite. So she always makes me a cake or some kind of, she made me a keto mug cake the last year. So I love my birthday because I always get to spend it around my family. So they normally will sing happy birthday to me at some point. So every birthday for me is amazing, because most people don't get to spend their birthday with their family. Everybody's jealous, but I'm like, look, I didn't pick this weekend. Y'all picked it, and it just so happens that it always falls on my birthday. So yeah, I have great birthday memories, but it's just because they're always with my family. So I can't say that one's been any more special than the other. Except for we did a pretty big blowout for my 40th. Like you said, it wasn't really there was a surprise in it, in the fact that I crochet. And at the time, I was really big into it. And so my mom said, all I want y'all to do is buy her just, a skein of crochet. But there's like 50 people that come to the reunion, right? So I had a tub full of yarn that I used for years. In fact, I just got rid of what I hadn't used when I moved because it's just old at this point. It's still probably good. I don't know. But I got rid of it because I hadn't been crocheting in a while. But yeah, all my birthdays have been just wonderful. I did get a pinata on my 40th birthday. And it was hard to open, but it was fun. Hey, there's Maha.
Maha, we're in the chat. Hi, Maha.
Yes,
Thank you, Maha.
Hey,
Thanks for saying
Maha.
that, Missy. I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, you're welcome.
Maha.
Marcy's here too.
I did wave to Marcy and put her on here. Hello, Marcy.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, just in case, did I say hi to Jess too? Lori.
I don't remember now.
Hello, everybody. And I love that you're in the chat.
Hey.
Come on, let me know.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to come down there and get Nala. I'm on my way, Derek, to get her.
My God, she just wants me right now. It's so
She
funny.
is
'Cause, we've been gone
precious.
for a while, so she's like so attached to me.
She's like, Daddy, I want to be talking.
My two little coworkers are asleep in their respective beds over here.
Yeah, mine are asleep too.
They're like,
Okay.
she's working.
Have any
They think
birthday
I'm working, so they just pass out.
What do you say, Cheryl?
Well, I was just asking Mary or Lita or Derek or Jenny if they have any birthday stories they're willing to share. Good, silly,
Switching my hat.
crazy. Crazy is better.
The party hat kept falling off. It's irritating me.
Oh,
Cheryl.
okay. Mine is actually stuck in. I pulled it up in one of those clips, so it's stuck in there. So this thing ain't going nowhere.
My favorite birthday party I think I ever had was my 30th, and my first husband threw it for me, and he wasn't one. He was kind of like Rick, like that was nowhere in his DNA to do something like that. So I wasn't expecting it, and I was so depressed because I was turning 30. Like it was ridiculous the way I was like, just lock me in the room, let me die alone, like don't get me anything. And then my birthday came. My birthday was like on a Friday, and I had school because I was in college. And so he did it on Saturday, which was the day after my birthday. So here I am, Friday, my birthday. I'd already told him, just leave me alone. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Of course, I was being dramatic. I didn't mean that seriously. And so Friday comes. And he didn't say happy birthday. He didn't give me a card. He didn't do anything. And nobody recognized my birthday that year. And I was livid. Like I was mad at everybody. And then Saturday, like that night, we get into it. When we go to bed, I'm like, I can't believe you. I was like, you really didn't do anything. He was like, you said you didn't want anything. I was like, I lied. Like, I always want something. Then the next day, I went to town. He sent me to Home Depot to pick up something for the house. And I didn't think anything of it because we were renovating the house at the time. And whenever I got back, there were like 30 vehicles in the yard. And he had gotten on MySpace, was real big at the time. And he just like messaged all my friends from school and everything. And everybody was there. It was wonderful. But then I felt like a butt because I had showed out.
Well,
But that's the story of my life. You know, I do that every day. I show out and then everything goes my way and I'm happy again. And
and I mean, he followed your orders to a T.
Yeah,
like, don't
yeah.
don't say nothing on my birthday.
I
Okay,
know,
I'll
but
do
he
it today.
wasn't. He never
You
listened to
didn't
me
listen to
before. Like he had never listened to any instructions before, and then he chose that day to not do anything. And I couldn't believe it. Like I was ready to divorce. I was like, really? but it turned out great.
I like a happy ending. to a
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
I was gonna say, I'll share one. I think it was.
Well, I have one that's kind of like, what do I want to say? I'll just say it. I'm guessing I must have fought my mom on being a teenager in using products that you may need as a teenager. So on my 13th birthday, my grandma gave me a roll-on deodorant for my birthday. I must have thought it was way cooler that my grandma gave it to me because I remember being like at first like what, but then a little excited. So I'm guessing I must have gave my mom some grief and didn't want to wear deodorant. So I got some from my grandma.
Mm.
Yeah, and I don't know if they even make those kind anymore. Where it
I
has like
forgot roll-on deodorant was even a thing.
They still make roll-on deodorant. And I think
Yeah.
the only one that does though is called Ban, BAN, and it's in a green.
okay, yep.
I don't-
Yeah, I remember that name. Yeah, so I got one of them for my 13th birthday. But my grandma did give me that gift before everyone showed up, so at least I didn't
nice.
open it up in front of everybody, I guess.
Yeah, that probably would have been worse.
I probably would have said, screw deodorant, I'm never using that stuff.
Mhm.
I wouldn't care. I'd be like, look at my deodorant. Yay.
Say that now.
No, I really don't care.
But at that age, you probably would have cared.
Like, look at this. Whee! That was good.
At that age, he definitely wouldn't have worn it. So I don't think no 13-year-old boy will wear deodorant.
I don't even remember when I
They all
started.
go through.
This one wears deodorant
Yeah,
already.
little man wears a deodorant already. He's not 10.
He'll probably stop and then he'll find girls and then he'll wear it again.
Well, I
I
got
think
lucky
it's
when
about
Tyler
every
hit
morning,
puberty.
isn't
They had like the Axe spray, the body wash, and all that stuff. So
Oh my God. The
even if you
boys
didn't
at
put
school,
deodorant on,
I'd
at
be
least
like,
you had something that smelled better.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew they wasn't going to be attracting me anyway, but the smell, I was like, dude, who do you think you're attracting? Because it
Yeah.
does not, Axe body spray is not all that.
No, it
My
choked
brother-
me out.
Woo,
Hey,
boy, they
Hey,
getting
I tried it once and nobody ever came flocking to me. So I don't know what happened. So
No.
I don't use that stuff.
I mean, maybe in like directed amounts it would have been okay, but who did it like that? No, every guy was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
They
yeah,
bathed in it. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
what
That's
are
a
you
little
doing?
too much.
Well, that's what they would do though. I'm like, you know what works better than that? A bath.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Give it a try. Give it a try.
Enough when you're
Shower.
just basking
Shower.
the nastiness.
Well, they did make
Yeah,
stuff
I'm
for
like-
women like that, but I don't think it was such strong scent. So I do remember having like some body sprays that were aerosols, but I think that it probably the smell just I can't say that word left sooner than how the men's guys did. They were strong.
I'm telling you, it's because
Well,
the
and
guys
then-
put on entirely too much of that stuff. I saw
Yeah,
so
that's
many
probably
boys
it, too.
put that stuff on. It's like a girl puts on perfume, squirt, 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 walk through.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
I'm telling you, they're just like, what are you painting your body with this stuff? Stop it. How can
They're
you
probably
breathe
going
in
through
there?
like a can a day or every 2 days, and that's
I
way
saw
too
my
much.
brother and his friend somewhere once, and they got in the car, and I had to roll down the windows. I was like, I can't breathe with y'all in this car. Y'all smell like chemical. What is happening? We're going on a date. Okay, well, I hope she sits next to you.
No. Hey, I put on cologne today and I went spray, 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 done.
That correct. That's the right. I'm just saying, them teenage boys. Maybe they're better now. I don't know, but
Uh,
Well, some
Probably
people just don't learn. They'll buy the expensive perfume, and perfume is so much stronger than a cologne or a spray. You only need a little, and you could tell either I don't know if they can't smell or I don't know, but that's men and women, especially when men wear what's that called, Dracar. If they like
Mhm.
bathe in it, I can't stand being around them. It is just
No.
too strong. to wear that much. It's a decent smell if you just put a little on, but when you just douse yourself in it,
My mother used to tell me, if you can smell it on yourself, you've put too much on.
Good
'Cause you
point.
shouldn't be able to smell it like that.
Right.
That's interesting.
I like to do like on the back of my calves sometimes. It's because then if it's a stronger scent, it won't irritate my allergies or anything. So maybe like I'll just spray or dab on like back of my knee or you know, my calf area, because you still get the scent because it's strong, but it's not messing
Right
up
in your face. Yep.
allergies and whatnot.
I would have never thought
Messing
of
my
that.
allergies up. My vocabulary is just getting better as we're going here.
I know family
Big
members.
brain fog is a real thing, Cheryl. I got it. I'm here with you.
I never used that.
No, I've been
Thank you
saying
for
this.
coming, Lori. I appreciate it. I know you're on vacation, so thank you for popping by. We love you and safe travels. Bye, Lori.
Yeah, glad
Have
you're
fun.
She said she just got home.
Oh, she just got home.
Gina
she's
made
back
it.
home now.
Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Hello, girl. Hello.
Thanks for stopping by, Gina. We love having your hair.
Yeah, we do.
It's been a good crowd of chatters this evening.
It is, and I love
Lots of
everyone's in
love
the
for
chat.
you on your birthday, Cheryl.
Hey, Gina, if you want to join, I put the link in there. Hopefully I did it right. I copy and paste.
Yep, it looks perfect, Cheryl.
Oh, thank you, Misty. Yeah,
Mhm.
Misty has to help me with some of
where
these
I came
things.
in. I used the Discord link.
Yeah, but she put it in the chat, and I saw it come through, and it's
Oh,
the right link. So if somebody in the chat wants to
Yeah,
chat,
anyone in the chat. Yeah, I did. I sent it privately. I privately sent it to everybody. I sent it to
probably sent it to everybody. I know what you
I was
meant,
on
Cheryl.
Fantasy Island and I was privately
That's
messaging
right.
everybody.
That's right. Cheryl in her happy bubble. I love it. It's a perfect place. You got to escape the madness sometimes, Cheryl. I live in
Yes,
my
you
own
do.
kind of happy bubble.
You really
I do.
have to.
Mhm.
Yeah, because hey, I dwelled and lost out on life, so I'm not doing that
Don't
anymore.
do that. Yeah.
I'll let myself have like half a bad day or a couple cries in the bathroom or whatever I do, but it's not going to be, you know, maybe I get to wear my pajamas all day, but it's not gonna go beyond. It's you know.
Sometimes you need a pity party, and then you can
Yep.
move on.
You do. You have to. You just got to get it out, and you know. And
If you don't work
I'm not
through
gonna be
the
depressed for
emotions,
that
you're
day.
just gonna-
I can wear my pajamas, and I'm not gonna, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna maybe watch more TV that day. Maybe that's not the best thing, but that's all right. I made it through the day, and slowly crushing it on those hard days. Slowly crushing it.
Yep. Everyday progress is still progress every day.
Yep.
And by the way, you have not had to ask me for no help with nothing in ages. So I was just stating that I did see the link. It is the correct link because I checked it on the one that was up on the screen just to make sure. Because I was like, oh, dang. I was like, I wonder if she wanted me to do that. But I forgot to ask you if you wanted me to post that at any point.
No worries. The picture that I love that picture of me drinking out of that big pop bottle, because we would never get pop bottles. We would always get poured in a cup. So my dad must have drank a certain amount of that dad's root beer, and then I got to have whatever was left in the bottle. So I think that's why it's one of my favorite pictures of being a kid, because we never got to drink out of the bottle, you know. So, and it just looks giant. I look like a little bitty bitty.
Well, it's so funny too, because I had never even heard of Dad's root beer until like this past summer. My mom had some like flavored water packets, and one of them was for Dad's root beer. I was like, "What is this?" She's like, "It's evidently popular." I was like, "I never even heard of that root beer."
Oh,
It's good.
yeah, it's old. Yeah.
Yeah, I had never
Yeah,
even heard of that root beer.
I hadn't either.
So I saw your
Dad's
picture. I'm
root
like,
beer.
"Oh, I know that root beer now. I had never heard of it before."
Frosty's root beer, Dad's root beer.
Did you say Roxy?
Frosty.
Frosty.
I don't
Frosty
think I've
root
heard of that. I don't think I've heard of that either.
What was that root
Me
beer I
either.
had in St. Louis? That root beer was good. I've already forgotten the name of it. Oh, Eric's got a message.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, Gina, we're gonna celebrate
Wow.
you. Girl,
Yeah, that's great,
says,
Gina.
oh, I forgot to tell you guys, watching my sugar intake, she's down 20 pounds.
That's
Woo!
amazing.
Good job.
We're proud of you, girl. Great job.
Getting
Good
rid of
job.
sugar can change your life. I know you miss your sweets though, but you can have some sugar-free ones.
Yeah, Chalk Zero. There's all sorts of good stuff out there. Or create your own. I like to make some Maha. You can check out Maha's channel.
Make an air fryer
Did
cheesecake. They're delicious.
I'm gonna make
you
some
make
of
the
them.
second batch yet?
Huh? No, I haven't
Did
made
you
the
make-
second batch yet. I was actually gonna make them after this live stream
Okay.
because
All
I got
Yeah,
too
that-
busy and then
that
I
sounds
didn't end up watching it.
That's Derek's weakness.
It was
cheesecake.
Derek. It was so simple. It was cream cheese, egg whites, protein powder, sweetener. That's it. And then you put it in the air fryer for 15 minutes at 300 degrees. Super
Well,
simple.
Are we going
Wow.
to Texas? Or
We have
You
all
going to
the stuff
Texas?
here.
You have all that.
going to Texas?
I
Okay.
have all the stuff. to do
It's
that.
super easy, Jenny. Go to. You can either watch my channel or go to Maha's, where she actually did it in only 2 minutes, not an hour. But that's literally all it was. It was a quarter cup of egg whites because it's 2 egg whites, which out of the box is a quarter cup. Quarter cup of protein powder, which I had the wrong kind, so I used like a marshmallow fluff protein powder. Oh, an 1/8 a cup of yogurt, which I also did not have. I had lemon yogurt. It was delicious. So I like totally messed up every version of the recipe, and it came out great. And Ma's over there commenting on my video. You're so cute, my friend. I love you to death. She's like, "Oh my god, she's about to taste it. Oh my god, she's putting it in the air fryer. She's so nervous. She always gets so nervous if her recipes are going to turn out, and they're always
All I
delicious."
gotta do is separate the eggs.
Okay, so we're
Yeah,
not going to
I
Texas.
have never had one issue with her recipes ever. They always turn out perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
And
did
have to
memorize
be
the recipe,
extra
Maha.
and add extra stuff.
I wanted to do you proud, Maha. I didn't want to mess it up, so I did memorize the recipe.
Okay, well, we will definitely be checking that out. Put that on the list. And
Yeah.
yes,
I have
thank
it.
you.
It's so good, Derek, and it's high protein, so it'd be a
Oh.
great snack for you. I know we were chatting earlier on Deanna's live stream about
And
calorically
it
dense high protein.
doesn't make a huge batch of it either, so that's a good thing.
Well, I mean, you can if you do like.
Well,
me,
yeah,
you
you could
could-
double the recipe,
but they freeze because yours is in the freezer right now. Let's hope I remember to bring it to you tomorrow. Chances are slim, but it is still in the
yeah,
freezer.
okay.
But it is
And
in the
Derek-
freezer.
And Jenny, you can make it any flavor you want. You have vanilla
Yeah.
yogurt, blueberry yogurt, whatever, or different flavor protein powder. I mean, sky's the limit. Whatever you want, just it's simple recipe. Just use whatever flavor you like.
Yeah.
You want to make a video on that?
Maha's just according to me. According to Cheryl, they freeze. Cheesecake
Yeah, no,
will
you
freeze.
can,
Yep, you don't
because
have to heat them up. Just let them.
Because
Just
I
let
did
them
it
thaw on
this
the
morning.
counter.
I had one today. I had 2 of them. I ate another one last night after the live stream because it was real good. And I put 3 of them in the freezer. And then this morning I pulled one out of the freezer and I let it just sit on the counter for actually pulled it out before Fit Squad workout. So it was maybe a little bit over an hour that it sat on the counter, and I had it as my treat after workout. It was great. So yes, it is good right out of not right out of the You know what? I bet it'd be good out of the freezer. It'd just be hard.
Mhm.
It was good. The consistency was still good, even right out of the. Well, again, like after an hour defrost, an hour and a half. But
This sounds like a stash or trash episode.
yeah, you should try it. It'd be
Yes.
good. And like Cheryl said,
It would
'Cause
not be
I
trash.
You'll
I thought I had vanilla because vanilla comes in yellow, but so does lemon. So whatever. So and then I was like, man, you
Thank
could
you,
like Cheryl
Maha.
said,
You're
you
so
could make
sweet.
Vanilla. I think think mine's
Oh, yeah, we do go to Cheryl for recipe tips.
Yeah,
Oh, last night in the Discord, I'm like, Cheryl, if I wanted to make an almond crust, how would I make an almond crust? And she's like, for these things, and she's like, yeah. I was like, I don't care if I have too much. She's like, do it and then pre-bake it. I'm like, oh right, pre-bake it. I would have never thought of that. I would have just put it in the almond crust and then put it in the cheesecake, bake it all. But you do pre-bake pie crust. I don't think about those things.
Mary is a great baker and stuff too. Mary has fabulous tips. Okay, Gina, my mom loved
Always
the stories
good.
about Jack the Ripper. She watched everything she possibly could. She read every book. She thought she knew who Jack the Ripper was.
Oh, right.
That's funny that your mom would scream Jack the Ripper because it's so foggy out. Because yeah, if you want to know anything about Jack the Ripper and the Kennedys, you could have asked my mom when she was alive. She read everything, watched everything. Very fascinated with those topics. So
I've heard Jack the Ripper, but I don't know anything about that story. I guess it has something to do with fog.
they never caught the person. So you know when no one's caught, it could
He's a
be
murderer.
half a dozen people here or there.
Yeah.
There was sad to say, we'll never know who it was.
But did he kill people in fog? Was it something? Because she said it's so foggy, she would scream
Yeah,
Jack the
it'd be
Ripper. I was just
foggy
wondering,
in
does he
the,
have certain correlation
yeah.
to fog?
British quarters of London, would be foggy and nighttime, and because it was cramped, so someone could get.
Gotcha,
What he
gotcha.
did to the lady
'Cause I thought it
really
was-
gross, so I'm not going to talk about it. But it was not pretty what they did, and it would be icky out. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I thought he was in England, and so that's why I was like,
Yeah,
is that why
England.
it was related to fog? Because England's kind of, that makes sense.
Yep.
Right.
She didn't even say foggy. She just said
Yeah.
Jack the Ripper. That's funny.
No.
Yeah. So, Derek, you got any good stories about birthdays? Good, bad, silly? Jenny too.
Not really.
Well, I have.
I mean, I remember my third grade birthday party, but that's about it. I mean, there's nothing really special about it, I guess.
I have two.
Well, you remember it.
Yeah, I remember it.
I have two.
You have two? Go ahead.
Well, I don't know if we were 13 or 14, but one of mine and my sister's birthday, because our birthdays are 2 days apart.
Mm.
My dad took my sister and I and two of our friends to Disney for our birthday, rather than us having a birthday party.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
And then
Very nice.
the other one is during lockdowns. This one right here told me he had to go to the store for something else, came home with the birthday cake, and then I ended up having a birthday party through via chat on the computer.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
that is
That's nice.
sweet.
What did I do?
Remember? You said you had to go to the store for something else and you came home with the birthday cake?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember none of that.
Derek's not a good guy. Don't accuse him of that.
Yeah, I got a reputation here. You can't.
I
you
know,
can't-
right?
Ruining his reputation.
Stop
I
ruining
got a reputation. You're ruining it. Don't do that. You're ruining my reputation. I got to be the meanie. You got to be the really big meanie.
Mhm.
That's funny. Well, what kind of
But yeah,
cake
no,
was it he
that's not-
surprised you with?
What kind of cake was it that I didn't surprise you with?
It was a white cake with blue frosting that said happy birthday on it.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I don't remember.
I'm
It
surprised.
was the dream
Guys, it
that or
wasn't
something. I don't
cheesy.
know what you're talking about.
Pictures. We have pictures. You talk
Yeah,
to your
lockdown
mom.
birthdays are hard for a lot of
Your mom
people.
and the mom.
Even my nieces, especially, to be so young and miss your birthdays is really kind of rough. I joined my family via phone. A lot of them went to vacation that year. I did not risk it because I was still high risk at that point. I think I was still probably 300 pounds at that point because I had just started losing the weight. So I did a virtual sort of birthday party. Basically, they put me in a chair and then they all got drunk and talked and would forget that I was there. Except for, but like they knew I was there because they would talk to me, but it was like they forgot that I wasn't there in person because then somebody would start to look, where did Misty go? I'm still in the freaking chair. And they're like, all right. Like they were thinking I was there because I was playing the games with them. I couldn't see anything. I didn't know what they were doing, what was going on, but I could hear everything. And so I was not drunk, so I was winning all of the games. And then, like, every 10 minutes, my cousin would be like, where's my phone? It's me. I'm your phone. And they'd be like, all right, Misty's not actually here. So it was a fun birthday. It was different, but it was fun.
Yeah, I'm sure that was super hard.
Excuse me.
I think because my family has shrunk so much, I wasn't expecting to get together or anything anyways, during that time, but especially kids, I'm sure that was really hard during the lockdown, kids. And then people wanting to celebrate maybe their baby's first birthday or whatever have you during that time frame.
That year we could have 3 birthday parties for Jaden.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
2 of them were on the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your family came over, then I hurried up and had to sanitize everything down, and then his friends came over, and it was only one group of friends. One family with the 2 kids that were siblings. You remember that? That was it. So I'm like,
there was a lot of people at work that just wanted to grab a can and just go like this too. All like, okay, just get away. Got it. You're good. You go cough. Okay.
To my dad's. We went to my dad's for my side. For my side's for him.
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will.
I will.
I will.
Glad you made it. I was thinking, now I lost my train of thought. But that's normal. I do that a lot. You're talking about birthdays. Oh, okay. How long is like the longest you would celebrate? Like when we were younger and we would go out like with different friends, coworkers, and all that stuff on the regular. My birthday was during the week. I would celebrate it for a full week. So be these friends this weekend and different friends or whoever the following weekend. Did anyone ever do that?
Well, mine starts on Thursday night with the party hat and then continues on until Sunday morning when we all leave. They might not think so, but it is the truth. Because I claim it. It is my birthday party weekend. We start it when I get the party hat and we end it when we get home. So technically every year
I'm not
I
taking
celebrate.
my hat off. I'm going to keep my hat on for a few days.
I celebrate for at least 48 hours. Often not actually on my birthday, but it is what it is. So sometimes my birthday will be on that Thursday. Sometimes it'll be on that Sunday. Doesn't matter. Thursday through Saturday, we're celebrating my birthday.
Love it. I love it.
Don't give me no
about you,
presents or
Anita?
nothing. Just be there.
Just
Well-
show up and party.
Yeah, they're going to be there anyway because it's a family reunion. So
Yep.
I was a month late, so my mom was supposed to have me on April 18th, and I didn't show up till May 15th. So I figured I could start celebrating April 18th. Since I was just
you were doing it.
technically late, and I celebrate through May.
I love it.
Yes,
There are people who say it's
I
my
have
birthday
friends that have a birthday month.
Well, I don't have kids, so I can do stuff like that. If I had kids, I have a feeling I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, because I thought, well, especially when we were younger, we were, go to the bars a lot more and whatnot, that, you have different friends who sometimes they don't like to mingle, whatever the reason or whatever have you. So then I'm like, hey, this is great. We get to see everybody and have fun. Because it's not like I expect anything for gifts or any of that. I just want to see
Right.
them and be fun and enjoy. So I use my birthday as a, I guess, excuse, maybe not, whatever, that's not the right word, but to say, hey, let's get together or whatever. So, Sherry is here. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Mom, it's in the beginning of the month. You don't have to celebrate the whole month.
No, she says that, but then when people in our family that were still alive, we had a birthday party every week.
I love it, Patty. I love it.
Didn't we? Every weekend in July.
Every weekend we did what?
Because at the beginning of the month, we would have my grandmother's birthday. And
I
your
know.
mom's
Oh,
birthday,
yeah.
my uncle's birthday.
Do we all have
And
our
then the
own
next
likes and dislikes?
I think
Yeah.
your grandmother's birthday, and then your mother's birthday. And then you got that?
Yeah, but it's like 2 months. Every weekend was a birthday. Yeah,
Back in
It-
July.
Oh,
She said
well.
that
Watching
family
funny.
birthday like every weekend.
every weekend. Their
That was-
birthday in July and what? I think it was June, right?
No, July. And then April we had that because there's a few of
July,
us in April.
July and April. Yeah.
That's for me in Gemini season right there at the end because my brother, stepsister, grandmother, stepmother, stepbrother, stepfather. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but niece or nephew somewhere, I think. Because there's like 7 of them who have birthdays from the 25th to the 28th of May.
Mhm.
Half
Wow.
my family. If I say happy birthday in those 3 days, I'm crushing it because
Love it.
August, yours is July.
it's so
Well,
crazy.
Lena's like that too. Her anniversary and birthdays and stuff are October, November. You're busy those then, right, Alita?
In July and August.
Huh? It's August.
No, I was telling him because he said 2 months straight with family, and I'm like, because he
You're
said it was
leaving.
from June
Hang
to
on.
July, and it's July to
Yeah.
August.
And I couldn't.
Yeah.
We couldn't hear it later either.
Lita, I don't know if we can hear you anymore.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Little
Now.
bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we can.
Somebody was trying to call, so that might have interrupted
Oh.
my earbuds.
Yep.
And I told them I
No
had
worries.
but they forgot. But anyway, yeah, JC's birthday is in October. Our anniversary is the 10th. His birthday's the 22nd. His mama's birthday's the 24th. His daddy's birthday's the 29th. And so October we are broke. Like, it's not good. I'm like, dang, all of y'all were born within 1 week of each other. That's crazy.
mm-hmm.
No, we're spread out over here. We don't have a bunch of overlapping, so but it's I can see the beauty of overlapping or being close because then it's like you get a bunch done and you're celebrating, but then you're spaced out. Then you have, I think, a little more get-togethers because it's like, oh, this month, that month, It just all depends if you're one. Like Will says he likes, where am I going to find it? He likes to grill.
Yeah.
And that's
I think the
A-okay.
only-
We don't
the
have to
people
have big
that I
celebrations. Whatever makes you happy and feel good.
I feel bad.
Thank you,
on
Sherry.
I don't know.
Birthday.
I'm kind of with Will. I mean, I don't know. Birthdays for me is like,
No, we go
I don't know.
out.
I just
We go out to eat as a family.
just
and
older.
that's it.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. For me, that's what it is.
We go out.
I used to love them.
I know.
Now
And
that I'm
then what I
middle
do is I make
aged,
whatever you
I
want for your
don't
birthday.
like them at all.
And that's all we do.
I know.
I wish it could just, if we could hit pause, that would be great.
I wish it could go backwards.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that'd be good.
Yeah.
No, I
And then
don't
we
wanna
start
go.
again. That'd be
Yeah.
great.
I told my
Nope.
brother the other night, I said, if I knew in my 20s what I know now in my 40s, I would have been freaking unstoppable. But I was so
Well,
stupid.
I did know it. I just didn't believe it and didn't do it. So if
Well, yeah,
if
well,
I knew
yeah.
what I knew now in my 20s and went back to my 20s, I'd still be the same stupid person I was in my 20s. I don't trust myself. So I don't want to go back. I don't
Oh,
want to go
Diana,
back.
thank you for
Well,
coming.
I
Thank you for
really
the
don't want to go
wishes.
back, but I really would love to hit the pause button for a few years. I'm not ready for 50. I really am not. I'm not ready for it.
I'll be 50 next year.
Whoop, whoop.
Whew,
I still got to
I
turn
got all
40.
y'all beat.
I
Yeah.
know, dude, but whatever.
Mary's
I'm
the
old
spring
lady.
chicken. She's our spring chicken here. She's got us all
Yeah.
beat.
Hey, I'm creeping to 40.
Yeah.
Wow,
Uh-huh.
wow, wow.
Such a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
I don't want to.
It's
It
just the
doesn't
numbers.
matter.
It's just the
It
numbers.
doesn't matter.
I'm excited to
That's
turn 50. I'm not going to lie. I'm
There's
excited
a lot
about
of
it.
people that are, I guess because I've been accused of being 50 for like a decade now, and I'm not. And yeah, like there's been people, well, I didn't know. I thought everybody in America did it, but Cheryl didn't know. Like down here, when you're 55, you get discounts at like the grocery store and
Yeah.
the gas station and stuff like that. And so I haven't taken it, but they keep trying to give it to me, and I'm like, one day I'm gonna take it. You know, if you keep asking me. But every time I go to the counter, they're like, "So, are you old enough?" And I'm like, "No." And I get mad, and I tell the truth before I get the discount. And I shouldn't get mad. I should just take the
Just take the discount. Girl, don't do
yeah.
that.
I would.
No, I don't. Well,
You said
Yep.
I don't have that
Be
problem.
like, yeah, I'm 55. Woo!
I
Yeah.
know, right?
I wish I had that problem. With all my gray
Uh.
hair, people still think I'm younger than what I am, but it's because I act 12. So I think they average it
I
out.
do too. I just have the wrinkles of a dress that's been through in the corner. I look like I need ironing.
I mean,
Yeah.
all my skin's wrinkled, but I just use the weight loss as the excuse. So
Hey, I'm still shocked when they ask me for my license when I got to get carded for like liquor or something. I'm like, really? I got to pull the dust off this thing? Hang on,
Oh
here.
my God.
I mean, just take it. I don't know.
they still do that to me sometimes. I have said before, I was like, you're not supposed to card people if they're over 40, it says. She's like, so you're over 40? I was like, I'm going to have to show you my card to prove that, aren't I? Here, just dadgummit, take it. I don't want anybody young getting it anyway. I'll show you my ID, but I do sometimes.
wish
Look
do
at, we
it.
have some more
Somebody
people in their
would.
50s and 60s here. I think once you hit 21, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just a number.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say something funny. When we first
Camille,
married,
hello, my friend.
we
Hey,
lived in our
Camille.
apartment. Somebody knocked on the door and they asked me, "Is your dad home?"
Yes.
I'm like, what?
I'm home.
Whoops.
He
How
says,
can I
"Back
help you?"
then, you looked like you were a teenager, babe, not in your mid-20s."
Oh yeah, well, that's when I'm out with my mom. Most people either assume that we're sisters or that we're dating. But most of the time, in fact, one of my ex-girlfriends, we were out with my mom and they thought she was her daughter. I was like, I'm standing right here. Like, I am her daughter. And stop looking at this younger person. She's not her daughter. But everybody thinks my mom, in my family, the women do look young. We are lucky in that regard. So
My mom's side of the family, they all look younger too. So I'm hoping I will get some of that too. No worries, Camille. We love you. I'm glad you were able to pop in and say hello.
and enjoy your shift.
And Will, you probably are the baby of the group. I think Will is 20 something in our chat.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think he is the
Spread
youngest.
some youth over here.
I want to say 23 or 25, but I can't remember. Sorry, Will. I just remember
Huh?
you're in your 20s.
40 was 2 years.
I honestly thought
Thank
he
you
was
for
in
reminding me.
30s.
Got to less than 2 years.
I'm horrible.
I'm trying to think if there's
I can't
anybody
remember.
else super young.
Always, what? Okay, I can't.
I thought so. Yeah, he said.
Yeah, he's in his
35.
but he's
Oh,
still,
he's 30s.
Yeah.
Still, we'll be
When-
Look at him
when-
knowing it, though.
Whenever we see Lexi, isn't Lexi kind of the youngest? I think.
Maybe Lexi might be the
Maybe.
youngest.
But I haven't really seen her in a while. But when we do, I think she is the youngest. I think.
maybe.
I don't really.
Because
know.
Carolyn was one of the youngest too, but
Oh
she
yeah,
hasn't
Carolyn's
been
young
in a
too.
minute.
She's young.
She's in her 30s.
Well, Will, I thought you're in your 20s. Enjoy it. You have a baby face. Hope it lasts for a long time for you.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
does.
You could pass for in your 20s.
Yeah.
I think you could, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the beard and everything. Like that'll either age you or de-age you, right? Men get that where they they could go younger or older,
Yeah.
depending on how you look about it.
I'll
Yeah,
be
my
honest. I
beard
do like the
ages
little
me.
salty in here. It looks good. I like it.
I do too. I like men with gray. I like women with
Yeah.
gray hair too. I like gray hair. I love the way that it looks. Sometimes men will color their hair. I'm like, oh, you ruined it.
And they look so weird with it too. Like, especially if you've already seen it, kind of gray. It's
Yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
what did you do?
Yeah. Why did you even do that?
Why
Yeah.
did
I
I
don't
go
know.
way
But
too dark. Oh my gosh, you'll get a color. Don't go black. Don't go dark
yeah,
brown.
why do
Everyone
they
knows
go
colors.
black too? So many men will go from gray to black. Like, okay, we saw that. That who did you think you was fooling? Like, they don't even go a mid step. That just for men is just for dark hair. I guess. I don't know. I don't know that that's what men use. Is that even still a thing? Is just for
Yeah,
men?
it
even
is. Rick
still a thing?
uses it.
Is it?
Probably.
Okay.
He has interviews
I
and
have a
stuff for
funny
big meetings.
story.
Rick will put it in.
I have a funny story about that black hair that you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
My boss, one of my bosses, did it. Jet black hair, came in. I guess he got a lot of weird like head turns or something because he shaved it off the next day, like completely gone,
Oh
Bald.
wow.
bald, just gone.
Well, I mean, that's a little
I
dramatic.
thought that
but-
was funny. I was like, oh, okay, I guess you went the other route. All right, nice.
The very first time that I went to JC's house, whenever we first started dating, I went to the restroom, and in the trash can right by the sink, I saw a Just for Men color kit thing box. And so I walked out there and I was like, you color your hair and your beard? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, please don't do that. Because I didn't know him before. So I didn't know that he colored. But then whenever the grays started showing up, I like that too in a man. And well, now he's got a bunch of them. That's my fault. But at first, he only had like 2 or 3 in the beginning. And now he's got more gray than anything. But I think it's very attractive.
Yeah, I love gray hair. Like I said, in men and women. I actually will have women who stop me and ask, like, where did you get your hair done? How much did you pay for that hair? I paid $0 for it. I've been working on it for 48 years. It's all natural. But
Some people have really pretty gray hair. I mean,
yeah, I have gorgeous gray hair. I love my hair. I've never colored it. I've never processed it. I've never permed it. I've never done nothing to it except for cut it.
How do you not have hat head?
What are you talking about? I got a bad hat head.
No, it looks wonderful.
It's because it's flat. I mean, what are you going? How do you mess that up? It's flat. It stays flat. You put a hat on, it's flat. You take a hat off, it's flat. You know what? For being such little hair, it can do the craziest. I wake up and sometimes I catch my glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I'll be like, "Oh, you look like a psychopath." There's like this one. You'll have this one big old patch up here, and this is all straight. Like, what was I doing? Like, they'll be like this. I'll be like, "What was I doing in the middle of the night? How did I get in a fight? What was happening?"
Gene,
And
I
this
bet
is
your
why
hair
I
looks
do this.
beautiful.
I mean, that's why I keep it short.
When my hair starts going in different directions, I was like, nope, I'm cutting it. I don't care. That's it. I'm done.
I'm proud of you,
I'm
Derek.
not
Hey,
going.
I'm going to do an announcement to all men. Any men who watch this video ever, 20 years from now, if it's still on YouTube, if you're going thin, don't do a comb over. Please just shave it. You look
Just
so
cut
much
it off.
sexier
Yeah.
with
I
a
know your
shave.
dad does. It look so silly too.
If you want to spend money to get a nice toupee, do that. But
Now make sure it's
draw
a
more
nice
attention-
toupee.
You draw more attention
Yeah.
to the situation, and I think you make
Yeah, I'll
yourself.
look
I can't go out in the wind. You're making your life harder.
You think you're out in the wind?
Yes.
You say it, Shirley. It's
Um,
okay.
I have a funny story about that. Her dad does that, the comb over thing. But listen, it is hilarious because whenever he's like working in the warehouse, he does not check his hair, and I call him a cockatoo because it looks hilarious. Like he's about ready to punk rock everywhere, and it's like big bald hair and whoop, like, woo, it's like cockatoo time, baby. Oh, I'd laugh every time.
I
It's funny.
just, we love you, people that lose your hair. Just, you draw a little too much more attention to yourself, and you're not hiding it, and you'd just be more comfortable not having to worry about it flapping around, or life is short. I know I used to not go to the big girl clothes store because I didn't want to have plus size. So what was I doing? I was tugging on my shirt. I was miserable out going anywhere with my kids or whatever. Why? Just get the bigger size shirt because you went to the plus size. Who cares? Who cares where you buy it? Just life is too short. Make yourself as comfortable and easy through the day. No matter what it is, whether it's a comb over or whatever, like me, buying the largest top at the store instead of going to the plus size to get, like an extra inch or something on my shirt instead of tugging on it all the time.
And remember, men, there's gonna be guys like me out there that will call you a cockatoo. Remember that.
I mean, you are what you are. I'm often alfalfa is normally how I end up because it's normally I have the craziest. So I normally cut my hair once it gets too curly to handle, but like right back here, I have big cowlicks. So like it is often just one strand, and I'll join a call, not thinking with my team, and I'll have taken my hat off, and they're like, "Hey, alfalfa," I'll be like, "You are the worst." Like really, y'all are the worst. They're like, "You gonna put your hat back on?" Yeah, I'm putting it back on. They're like, "You have the messiest short hair ever. How is that possible?" I was like, "I don't know."
I would love to show you guys a picture of Rick. He let me send it to Alita.
Yes, I still have it. I have it as my.
Yeah, I know, but don't show
screensaver.
it because he doesn't want it on the internet. I can send it to you privately, but he laid on the couch.
Oh, God.
And he wasn't on the couch for very long, and he sat up, and it was a perfect I don't know how to, like, if you were to have a standing up mohawk on top of your head, it was all the hair in the back, but it just was a perfect like wing, like a perfect wing. It was just like perfect. I don't know. If you wanted to do it, you wouldn't make that hairdo. And I'm like, I couldn't help it. I'm like, hey, Rick, don't move. I quick took a picture, and then I go, Rick, you got to see this. And I couldn't control it. I laughed all day long. It was the funniest thing I had ever seen.
I laughed
And I'm
all
like,
day
can I share this with my friends? No, you cannot. It's a good hairdo for just laying on the couch.
It's real popular. I mean, guys still do it.
Yeah. No, but Rick's
Jason
hair,
Shades
Misty's
is.
just like yours. I'm guessing he probably has the same amount of gray and everything. It's like it goes, it's however. Takes
Crazy.
its hat off just like yours, just whatever have you.
But and I know it's because it's curly, like I say, because when it gets long, it starts to. I get Shirley Temple ringlets. Like, I mean, they're adorable. I can't stand them. But I normally cut my hair when it gets to the point where it gets just long enough to where all the curls start coming out, because no two curls go in the same direction, and so it just looks my hair is having a free for all the time, which I don't care most of the time, but I do try to make it at least all stay in the same general area, or I wear a hat.
Patty, you're right. I went through tons of hairspray younger because unlike Misty, I got my hair permed. I wore it big. I can't even tell you how much Aquanet and whatever else I use.
I did use hairspray. I did the wings.
Oh yeah, some
where you had to do the brush comb and spray it. I did those.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I mean, I have a picture of that somewhere, I'm sure.
Some of the pictures
I had hair down to my behind, like all through high school and stuff.
I did not. My dad had a thing where girls aren't supposed to wear short hairs, so I had to wear it long, but in the summertime I could get it cut. So I go to the barber shop. I didn't even go to like a ladies salon. I just went to the barber shop with my brother, and I got the shortest haircut my dad would let me have. So every summer I'd have short hair. I don't remember how old I was when I started that. But speaking of you did your hair, I was going to show some of these pictures because of what was I doing, the Vlogmas, but then I got sick and all that jazz. But here I went into retakes because my dad hated this hairdo, and I loved it because I looked like Madonna's hair. And so I just went and paid for retakes by myself with my money from working, and I got the pictures I wanted. My Madonna hair.
I love it.
I was going to share that in the Vlogmas. But yeah, permed, blonde, and a bob. Madonna.
Yep. That was a style.
I was yes. When I was little, I had hair down to my behind because my grandfather thought, girls' hair shouldn't be cut. So he was still alive. That's how us girls had our hair was down to our behind.
That's how mine was.
I just had it long when I was growing up at first because my mom had a little girl. And so obviously you dress your little girl. Well, first of all, I didn't grow hair till I was like almost 3. And everybody thought I was a little boy. She'd be like, do you not see the bow that I have stuck on the top of her head with some tape? Because I didn't have nothing but peach fuzz forever. And then once my hair grew, it grew and grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. And I hated it because I just remember, just pulling and braiding. She wanted a little girl to braid hair and do all these fun French braids and twists. And I hated it. And so I remember like it was first grade. She's like, how would you like to get your hair cut? And I was like, off, all of it off. So I got the Dorothy Hamill bob.
Yeah. Very popular.
Yeah.
That was
I called it the
popular.
Luke Skywalker because I thought it was like Luke Skywalker, but I was told later it was a girl haircut. It's fine.
Yeah, but technically Luke Skywalker had the same haircut.
He did. He had the Dorothy Hamill too. And he was
Everyone
way
had the
cooler than
Dorothy
some.
Hamill.
He was way cooler than some ice skater. I would rather be Luke Skywalker. So anyway, yeah, I got that cut off, but then I let it grow out as I went through high school to try to fit in. That's the truth. It still didn't work, but whatever. It's fine.
I never fit in school. I don't even know. I mean, I have my group now. I have my community, but I just have been a wandering soul my whole life. I just,
I had a group. I just had other groups that hated me. So it is what it is.
Sorry about the groups that hated you. Where are they?
Oh, bullies are stupid. It's okay. They made me who I am today, so I'm proud to have them.
You guys don't even want to know what I did to some of those bullies.
Mm-hmm. I didn't do
Don't
anything.
even want to know.
Well, I would give some bullies stern talking to. My brother would have lived. He lived for a month, and he would have been severely mentally retarded because he was born not breathing. And so when people say the word retard, I would just inflame in rage. And I would say, you can't say that, whatever. And then they'd be laughing. And then I'd be like, no, I'm going to follow you around the playground until you stop saying that word, because I'm like, that's what I would do to the bullies. I just follow around and lecture them because I'm like, you can't talk about people that way. You know, that's what I'm a complete nerd. But yeah, that's what I would do.
No, I never fought back because then I'm the same as them, and that's the last thing that I ever wanted to do.
Hit anybody or whatever. I just lecturing. I was running around lecturing.
Oh, no, I'm talking to Derek down there in the corner.
Oh,
Sure.
Derek.
All right, so listen. I never hit anyone. However, I threatened him. Touch me again, you're gonna die. That's it. That's all. While I had my hand around his neck, but that's besides the point. Listen, that's besides the point. I took a lot of crap before I did that, and I got tired of it. And then I did that, and his friends ran away like little sissy girls. I thought it was funny. They never helped him at all because I was like, I'm done. He's done. That's it. I'm done. I'm tired of it.
Oh, my dad wanted to come and take care of him. I'm like, oh no, please, that'll make it worse. Don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, I took care of it.
Yeah, no, I just let him. Whatever, it's whatever. It did. I mean, It is what it is, right? That's your past. But you know, bass drum, when you get smacked with one of them, what are they called? Because I played bass drum, and the sticks that we would use on a bass drum stick, it has like
The marshmallow on the end.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it had a name, but you know those. If you get hit with those, did you know you don't bruise, but it hurts a whole heck of a lot? I learned that over and over and over again.
I didn't know that.
I'm such a fatty. I thought like the marshmallow one.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called,
That's
but that's what they would beat me with was our drumsticks. Or bass drumsticks, because then I wouldn't bruise, and so I wouldn't have proof that they had hit me.
Oh my goodness, girl. Well,
it's kind of like, I guess, you know, in the military they would say, or I'm just thinking of the movie, what is that, Full Metal Jacket, where they put the soap in the sock. I feel like the bass drumstick is kind of similar to that. I'm not giving anybody tips on how to hurt other people.
We're no tips. Do not do any of these
that
things.
is what they did.
Experiences.
Beat me with those. I mean, I was hung from a tree. Luckily, the limb broke. Like, it's all stories now, but yeah, I was bullied bad.
Good grief.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, that's
on them, not on me.
Yeah, it is on them because
they ain't got nothing to do with me. Bullies have nothing to do with the person they're bullying. That's on the bully, not on the bullyee. If the bullyee can get through it and be like, you didn't change me at all, that was unbeneficial for either one of us, really, at the end of the day. Like, you're just wasting your own time. You're not going to... How you feel about me, that's on you, boo. That ain't on me.
I agree. I agree 1,000,000% on that.
How you feel about me is none of my business. That's on you.
Yeah, at the time, I didn't really realize that they might be going through something.
Yeah.
Well, see, I didn't know that. I was just like, okay, that's it. I'm done. You know?
Yeah, I feel bad for a bully. I really do, because something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong in your life, and I feel bad. But so you get it out. You do whatever you need to feel better. I'm just going to take it, because all it is physical pain. That don't hurt real bad.
Yeah.
They never hurt my feelings. That's why I don't mind talking about the bullies. They never hurt my feelings. They just hurt my body.
It just be scary how aggressive and, you know, whatever. I just remember being scared and stuff because they're just so aggressive and
people are great.
Some people. They were so persistent.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I get called names still to this day. I'm like, how old are you? Really? Because I'm almost 50 and you're still calling me names? Get over yourself. You're fine. People can't. People just, they don't know. And so I just.
7th grade, there was one guy that I really wish, looking back now, I wish I would have reported him, because I wonder if some things in his future might have turned out different. He's in prison now, but like he would do it when nobody was looking. His last name was Ross. My last name was Reinhardt, and so he always, in every class, he would sit behind me. And he was really the only bully that I remember. I got along with everybody, and I had friends in every clique. So I got along with everyone.
Yeah, me too.
And he was really the only one that bullied me, and he would ball up his fist when nobody was looking and punch me in the middle of my back as hard as he could. And he was strong. And then years later, like, I never told on him because he threatened me if I told on him that it would be worse. And so I never told on him. And then my first husband actually worked with him at a job after we got married. And I was like, you know, I really don't like that guy. Like, he treated me like crap in school and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, he's the same way now. And then it was back in 2009, I think it was, or 2010. You can look it up on the news. He murdered his wife and his 2-year-old daughter. And come to find out, he was very physically abusive, and they found them buried in an orange grove in Florida. But yeah, Lester Ross, you can look it up. He beat me almost every day at school. And I was like, I told Jesse, like, because I met one of the girls that he killed, his wife. I met her sister a few years back, and I said, I wonder if I had
You go
reported
out,
it, you
see
know,
what
would that have made a
in the
difference?
freezer,
You know, you
so we
just
can
think
try
about
it.
things like that then.
And then are you going to eat the
But-
leftovers since you didn't really?
Yeah, I mean, I would have never said anything to anybody.
Yeah. I didn't.
Agreed.
Well, if you want dinner, why don't you go pull out 2 sandwiches from the freezer for you and Mommy?
I hear you.
Jaden.
Everyone must be able to hear Alita way better because I hardly hear anything. You guys
No,
are
I-
like responding and I can't respond.
No,
No,
that's why I have to tell them be quiet. I gotta try to hear it.
Y'all
Yeah.
can't hear me. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's very, very low, but it's all good.
Oh no.
So I'm thinking,
Ask-
well, it must just be me because every.
No, after you got the phone call, Alita, your volume went down. I don't know if maybe your headset isn't connected the same.
I don't know. And y'all know I don't know anything about this stuff.
It's okay. It just
I
sounds
got-
like you're coming through a different microphone.
I got on like.
It's probably the phone mic now.
Maybe.
Yeah, because sometimes the Bluetooth will disconnect if you get a phone call. Sometimes.
Are you hearing us through your headphones?
Yeah, I hear y'all fine. All of you.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna be here a while, I'll log off and log back on. If you're not, I'll just say good night and I'll stay in the chat.
I say
I
try
mean,
to.
it's fine. We can still hear you and stuff.
Okay.
You know, it's just low, but it's fine. It's no big deal.
Hey, we're getting through it, girl. Woohoo! It's all good.
Well, it wasn't a very fun story anyway, so.
No.
Yeah, maybe I might be glad I didn't hear it all because when I was reading, well, it doesn't matter. It's all good. We're moving on.
Daryl. Well, remember that area that I said I was working on?
Yep.
Mhm.
Top? I finished it. The whole house is finished.
Nah.
Wow.
Are you sure it's completely
fantastic.
done?
Yep, there on the bottom there's a mob farm. And you go up to the top, there's a viewing area.
Nice.
Wow. I
How
can't
many
wait to
bedrooms?
move to my new home.
How many bedrooms? Or how many beds?
Bedrooms are there?
One,
One.
2 beds, but in one area.
Beds in one
Yeah, how
room.
many
That's
It's
rooms
good.
got us in like the 1950s bedroom.
Multiple.
Yeah. I mean, heck, you don't want to sleep with Rick anyway. Let's be.
Yeah, all I need to do is get the books. That's all I need to do. So it's complete otherwise. Books for the
Nice.
library. So that's
You
it.
still need the library.
You're
Yeah,
awesome,
library.
Jaden. You're so creative.
When you're completely done, we'll record it again, okay?
Yep. When I'm completely done, we'll record it again.
I just
That's
Yeah.
fabulous. Thank you, Jaden. You're the sweetest. You're the sweetest. Hey, make sure you carve your name on my house too. It'll be Cheryl and Jaden's home.
you gonna put that on there?
What?
You gotta put your name on the house too.
Okay. I'll go read it.
Oh,
hide-
look at little fur
Hide
baby.
your name
Hi, fur
somewhere in
baby.
the house.
Yeah, hide your name somewhere in the house, and we'll try
Yeah.
to find it later.
Yeah, make
Uh-huh.
Cheryl try to find your name somewhere. in the
Woo.
I'll try to find your name.
house.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
that sounds
I'm
fun to
gonna
me.
get
Look at me
some big binoculars or something.
Oh, look, it's Barnum's twin.
I know.
Yeah.
Very cute.
This is Gizzy.
Hello. She's happy to be on, getting hugs from Mama.
Oh, no, actually, he's right here. You want to come say hey, bud?
Look,
Empty room.
2 bedrooms. This one could be a bedroom.
Don't
Mary,
say where you're gonna put it.
Projects?
Look, there's twins.
2 bedrooms.
aw.
Look at your twin.
That's
They're so
adorable.
cute.
Not
You're my
me.
good.
Okay. So there's 2 bedrooms, not 1. Okay, got it.
Wow, 2 bedrooms. Is one my hobby room and the other's my bedroom?
Maybe.
I think it's about OUTSIDE time.
Okay.
Same here.
No, you're fine. They can wait a minute. And if not, I'll pick it up.
Well, this one.
Oh, that's why all the love's happening. They're like, mommy,
Right.
food.
They
Food.
well, no.
Food.
They've already eaten. This is the we need to get rid of what we've eaten time.
Look.
Between 6:30 and 7, they normally start being like, "Okay, the food's processed. We must
Yeah.
please go outside."
Well, we can
They're
totally
very
wrap it up. I
regular.
didn't realize how long we've been on. We just met so well together, everybody.
Oh no, you're fine, sure. I wasn't. I was just. That's why he was probably awake because it's that time frame for them to be
Like,
up
Mom, I
asking
need
for a
to go.
walk. Yeah, they like to go for it.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, eat.
Well, I think we will wrap it up just
I
because
love-
we all
I
got
love
things going on. And I love you guys so much. And thank you for spending your time with me tonight, celebrating my big 5-5. And everybody who came in the chat and said nice well wishes and happy birthdays. We love you all. And
Well,
anyone
Cheryl,
who's replay.
I just want to tell you, Cheryl, we all love you. You are a wonderful part of this community that we have. You give time to everyone, even though you don't have very much. I'm sorry, I don't know what he's doing. Barnum also loves you, Cheryl.
Barnum, I love you, Barnum.
Stuck in my teeth.
I think that's what he
Oh,
was
help me.
trying to say. So I just wanted to say, Cheryl, happy birthday. I'm so glad that you found me on YouTube and stalked me for a little bit. And that then you created your own channel so that we could all join you here. You are just a delight. You're a light in the world. I'm pleased to know you and call you my friend. Thank you for having me today. Happy early birthday. I love you. Now,
Thank
everybody
you. I
else
love
can
you
say something, but I wanted to just fit that in because I love you. I think you're amazing.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's
you're a,
okay.
you're a very
I love you.
special person.
And I saved it for the end so that you could just cry and then let us go.
I know you. Misty loves to make me cry.
I don't love to do it. I'm just telling you the truth. You're just an amazing person, Cheryl. And I remembered this time from our last live stream, I started too early. So
Yeah,
I held it till you said you were closing it down. But you are amazing, Cheryl. We love you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. Thank you for giving your time to us. And we're pleased to give our time to you. So it's been fun always.
I love you guys very dearly, and thank you so much for spending time. Does anyone have anything they would like to mention before we go? Anything coming up? I don't want to, cut. We got live streams or anything you have coming up. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I think I have to sneeze.
You're okay. I mean, I try to do my live streams now every Thursday. Kind of gets just check my community tab. It's been kind of messed up because of my power recently with all this storms in Texas. But you're always welcome to join me on the live stream. Hopefully, I'll have more videos out. Otherwise, check Cheryl out every Tuesday. The time changes, so you got to be on top of it.
Yeah, we're gonna have some lunch video lives. I know it might not be great for some people, but they can catch the replay. And we do have a Saturday coming up in the while. I already got filling up with through April. So yes, I will make sure to let you know when the times are going to be different. But hey, if someone wants to spend their time with me, I will make it work to.
Yep.
Even if it's just me and them chatting for that time period, it's wonderful because you're spending some time and we're talking about joyful things.
That's how we
about
feel
you, Miss
when.
Lita? You got anything coming up?
Do what now?
Do you have anything? You got anything coming up, YouTube wise?
No, I was gonna say I do plan on getting back on YouTube. It's just Cheryl knows more than anyone else, but it was a rough year, and I am getting back in the swing of things, but my eating came first. I got it straightened out. I'm back down now to almost my lowest weight, so that's a good thing. And I've started going to the gym again, and that's going great. But I also know myself enough to know if right now, if I say, okay, I'm going to start doing one or two videos a week, I'm going to fail. And it's going to overwhelm me, and then everything's going to come crumbling down because that's just who I am. So I have to take it in steps. And so when I get, my eating got under control, I was losing weight, I started doing the gym again. That's going great, but it's not quite been a month. And once I get that in the bag and it's routine and enjoyable for me, right now I'm still having to really kick my butt to go. But I will make an appearance again on YouTube. It's just going to be a minute.
Yay, Lena.
You-
Mary, she doesn't do YouTube, but she joins us with all the fun. How about, do you have any big keto cake pop activities coming up? How about that?
No, nothing big.
She makes delicious treats, and one day I'm going to get my booty down there and I'm going to enjoy some keto treats. Can't wait. Someday. I can't get them from that place that supposedly sold keto treats.
Yeah. That's a whole ordeal.
How about
But
you,
yeah.
Derek and Jenny and Jaden? What are you guys having coming up? You all three have channels. Woohoo.
I mean, we're planning on doing what is it? The Mermaid 5K? What is it? Yeah, next weekend we're gonna try to do the Mermaid 5K. Basically, it's like you walk around and you find different mermaids and you take pictures or whatever. Was it something like that?
Fun.
Yeah, you walk around, you find different mermaids, and they're all downtown Brooksville. Brooksville.
Oh, nice. So like a scavenger hunt kind
Yeah.
of thing too.
Yeah. Oh, there's a map, isn't there?
Are they
Yeah.
like all the same mermaid, but they could paint them different?
I think it's something like that.
Because I've seen different cities do that,
Yeah,
especially in
summer
Louisiana.
statues, summer paintings.
They all have different names.
Oh, they're all
different
different.
names,
Okay.
So we'll probably make a video on that, like the walking videos, like what we were
Yeah.
talking about doing. Finally have a little bit of time to do that, so we're gonna do that next weekend. No football or anything, so that's good.
No, I was going.
What?
So we have that downtown Brooksville where there's the Mermaid 5K because it's like a walk and you find them all. And then there's a bigger one that they just actually started not that long ago where there's bigger statues and it's all through Hernando County.
Yeah, all different parks and stuff. We've seen a few of them. We can start taking pictures of. I have a few pictures of them already. I guess I could try to maybe post and put them together. I know one of them got washed away with the last, what was it, hurricane or something we had? Yeah, a hurricane got washed away. So you can't even get on that beach right now, but I do have a picture of it.
I think that's cool when cities do things like that. A city near where my mom lives, Rain, Louisiana, they're known as the frog capital of the world. And so they have these frog statues, but it's like all the same statue, but everybody dresses it, paints it, decorates it different. Where we go on vacation, it's Dinosaur Valley. So not all the businesses, but different businesses, they have to pay for this little dinosaur sculpture, but then they paint it and dress it up for festivities and all the holidays. And I think that's really cool when people do that in different cities.
Yeah.
I like when they have a
We have
theme.
pelicans. We have pelicans in
it's the
Seabrook.
exact same
Seabrook,
thing.
yeah. I love when cities do that kind of thing.
They're all just
Yeah,
painted different.
They do that here. It's the same exact mermaid. It's just all painted differently.
Yeah. I love that. I think that's so fun.
Yeah. I have to find the two pic. I got two of them. I haven't found the rest of them
And
yet.
fun fact with that, it's actually modeled after one of the mermaids from our Wiki Watchy park. You didn't know
Like
that?
as of right now, still or like previous.
I think it is of right now. It's one of the ones here.
Okay. Yeah, it's Wiki Watchy. I don't know if you guys know what that is or anything, but they do like mermaid shows and all that kind of stuff.
I watched the
plan on
documentary.
going
It's pretty
there.
cool.
The
Yeah.
place where we did the Christmas. thing.
Yeah, where we did the Christmas thing, but you can't really see
Okay.
too much of it there. But I plan on going during the day and doing that as well, like the boat
Fun.
tour and the mermaid show and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah,
Nice.
there's a little thing
Well,
over
we're
here.
looking forward to seeing those videos. That'll be
Yeah,
great.
we'll make it happen. And then the obviously the live stream on Saturday, we'll be
Wiki
doing that.
Watchy is in the place we.
Yeah, we live Spring Hill, but Wiki Watchy is like a known thing over here.
It's in Spring.
It's considered Spring Hill now, but they used to be called Wiki Watchy area.
Watchy
But now it's
area.
Spring Hill since the
the
city
state-
took it over.
When
The
bought
state took it over.
park, When the
No.
state took it over, it became part of this county.
Yeah,
this
so now
is-
it's Spring Hill and not Wiki Watchy area.
Interesting.
It's interesting stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Well, and then you have your weight challenge coming up too. You're going to do 75 hard after the Super Bowl.
Yep. The next weight loss challenge will be exactly 75 days, and then on the 76 you weigh in, which actually falls great because it's the 75 hard challenge.
But yeah, I
Mhm.
will be doing that the day after Super Bowl. I already knew I was going to fail it if I did it now, with the Super Bowl coming up and everything.
Yeah, with your friends.
So I waited.
Well, lots of wonderful things. Yeah, Tuesdays. This Tuesday will be 6 p.m. Central again. That works out for my guests. I can't wait. I will put a little clue to see if you guys can figure out who my guest is. I tried to put a little clue. And Misty thought it could be, but didn't guess. But she privately, in a way, was kind of right. It was Camille with the Eleanor Roosevelt. And if you didn't catch it live, what I wanted to do was she talked about indie rock bands from the 70s and 80s with her son on one of her videos. And I tried to find it. I was going to use it as a clue. But after rewatching, I should say, Camille and Max from Dual Wellness videos, I found out about the Eleanor Roosevelt. So I'm like, you know what? Forget the rock music. I'm going to who she thinks is inspiring her to do good things and be a great helper to the community. So that's why I went that.
I just honestly didn't think it was her because it was 6 p.m. and that's her
Right.
bedtime.
Yeah.
We were going to do 5 p.m., but then she started, she signed up to do her.
Well, yeah, and then I'm like, I was like, well, the only person I know I heard talk about Eleanor Roosevelt was Camille. I was like, but she's got that thing with the kids and it's past her bedtime. And then Chris was sick. I was like, oh yeah, well, it's not her. I was like, I don't know who else would talk about Eleanor Roosevelt. I was like, I'll figure it out when she joins. And then it was Camille. I was like, hey, what is she doing up? Oh no, she's going to fall asleep on the live stream. She would never, but
I just can't tell you guys how much fun it is for me. And I
That's
hope
love.
everybody is loving it too, because
that's love. When Camille stays up for you, Cheryl, that's true love.
well, and I had to go back to look at her face because when you said, when I was reading off the facts about the restaurant, the look on her face.
I loved it because she was like, she did. Look at her go. I love everything about this. I could just hear Camille's brain being like, this is amazing. She looked this up. Camille does not have a poker face. If she's excited or if she's mad, you're going to know either way. And she just looks so cute. She was so impressed with you doing that for her. I love that you researched
lots
about
of great
before you
fun.
talk to us. Yeah, I love your live streams on Tuesday.
Well, I
just
want to thank everybody who spent time. If you're going to watch the replay, spending your time celebrating my big 55 birthday with me and all my beautiful, wonderful friends here. And just thank you so much. I love you all dearly. And don't forget, you
Love you.
are amazing. Love you guys.
We love you too, Cheryl. Happy birthday.
We love you, Cheryl. Happy birthday, my friend.
Happy birthday. Love
Thanks
you.
for having us.